So we give prepositions our pet name. What is our pet name? Lovebirds. Lovebirds. So we already had 3 lovebirds. Rather 4, isn't it? Which were they? In, at, on, to. Remember? In the last class we did all this. In means you are surrounded. In the room, we say. And you say, I am in the room. That means you are surrounded by walls. So there is a kind of enclosing, right? That is in the room. At a particular spot. Where are you in the room? At the desk. So that particular spot. And now you have on. On means surface relations. So I told you, this, where is the pen? On the board. See, surface relations. 2 is direction. I am going to school. Like this. So this is the direction. From to. From starting point. From to. Yes. That way you can understand. From to. So this is the starting point. This is the direction. You start home. From home you start. That is your starting point. From there you move like this. So that will be your direction to. So far it is clear. Anybody has any doubt? Nobody has any doubt. So lovebirds means, you know. What's the meaning of lovebirds? Lovebirds are very small, but they are very pretty beautiful. And they do a lot of work for us. Means you can look at them and then you can, they give you some pleasure. When you look at them, they move from this place to that place. They are very smart now. They are extremely smart. They never sit quiet anywhere. Either always singing like that. Okay, so we have some more lovebirds. Let's see. Some more place. Prepositions of place. So we continue. Prepositions of place relationship. Place, isn't it? You have seen place relation. We are doing that. Now the next one we can see. There are 2 prepositions. They can be contrasted. There is a contrast between the 2. One is above. Above. The other is below. There are 2 very interesting prepositions. Very easy to study because there is always a contrast between them. When I say above the horizon, above means higher than. The meaning of above is higher than, higher than. And below, lower than. Yes. Below means lower than. So we say above the horizon. Above. Same opposite of that is below the horizon. Yes. The sun rises above the horizon. The birds fly below the horizon. Did you get that point? The sun rises above the horizon. Birds fly below the horizon. Horizon, I suppose, horizon, yes, horizon, that is known to us, isn't it? Yes. Flying above the clouds. The plane is flying above the clouds. And after some time, the plane will be flying below the clouds. So, above and below. There is always that contrast, isn't it? Then you can understand it better. Understand it better when you contrast it like this. Above. Understand? Don't write above the line. So, sometimes some directions given to you, the examinations you get, don't write above the line. So also, don't write below the line. So lower than the line and then higher than the line. Then where will you write? You will ask me the question. Where will you write, sir? You can write in between the line. So that is another preposition we are going to study. That is between the lines. Above the line, below the line. Understand? He said he is above 21. Above 21 years old. And she is below 18 years old. Above means higher than 21. Looking at his face. Below, that means the temperature is above 50 degrees Celsius. Above 50 degrees Celsius. Is it possible? Yes. The temperature is below freezing point. Below freezing point is lower than freezing point. You got the point, no? So above and then below. See that? So you can contrast like this, above and below. Above the line, above the, see, the Red Sea is below the sea level. Below the sea level. But the hill is, Munnar is above the, Munnar, that place where people go and stay there for enjoyment. So that is, it's a holiday home, so to say. Munnar is a holiday home. So it's above sea level. Red Sea is below sea level, but it's above sea level. I said, from the hill here you can see the river below. This is the hill. So you are standing on the hill. See, suppose this is a hill. You are standing here, and here a river is flowing. The river is flowing. So you said, from the hill I can see the river below. The river below. Understand? I can see the river below. You can see below the bridge there is a huge stone. Sometimes you can replace below with the under. Under is another under. For example, you say, under my shirt I am wearing a banian. Under my shirt. There you cannot say below my shirt I am wearing a banian. If you want, you can say nobody is going to object to that, but usually you don't say like that. But you see, under the bridge there is a huge stone. Below the bridge there is a huge stone. Both are possible. So there you can use below and under. Below and then under. Either you can use below or you can use under. Understand? Below. Yes. Below standard, we say. Below, your behavior is below standard. Suppose you, while the class is going on, you sit and eat in the class. Oh, that is a below standard behavior. Understand? So in that way, that is below standard. There also, can you say under standard? No, you cannot say. You can say, but it doesn't, what I must say, look nice now. Under standard means, yes. Below, yes, you can say like this, no? Below the line, I told you, below the clouds, yes. Below the clouds, that you can replace by under. Under the clouds, you can say. Below the clouds, under the clouds. Understand? So that is the relationship between above and below. Above, higher than. Temperature is above. Temperature is above 30. You can say. Or below freezing point. Or below 20. Understand? Age you can say. Below 12. Those who are below 12 should not sit in this class. You can say no. Also those who are above 60 should not sit in this class. Above 60 means higher. The other thing is below. Understand? Birds are flying above the horizon, you can say. Or birds are flying below the horizon. Understand? Below the bridge can be replaced by under the bridge. You got the point. That is very simple, I think. No? Yes. Below and under, of course, is it. Then next one we say about between. I think this is clear. Below and under. Next is between. Just now we had that between. Between lines. Suppose I have a line like this. Should not write above the line. Should not write below the line. This is above the line. And this is below the line. Below the line. Then there is one more line here. Then you say between line. Between this line you can write. Between. In between. You can say, What is this? You know, what is this? Frog, yes. What is this? It's a rabbit, right? Okay. So you have the rabbit, the frog here. You can see. Can you see this? Yes. You can see the frog here. You can see, yes, the frog here. You can see the rabbit here. Then in between you have got the cat. See that? This is in between. This situation is in between. Just between only. Between the rabbit and the frog sits our cat, our dear cat. And our pet cat is it. You got the point, between, no? Yes. Sometimes there is you can say, I am between the devil and the deep sea. There is no escape. What we call it catch-22 situation. You cannot escape. If I move to this side, it is the devil. You catch hold of me. You have seen devil, no? With the two horns and a tail and black and all. This is how the devil is presented before you. I don't know. Have you ever seen a devil? No. No? Yes. I have not seen in my life so far, but I don't know. People say that there is devil. Okay, let's forget about those things. Now remember this. This is the rabbit. This is the frog. In between sits who? Who is sitting in between? Between the frog and the rabbit sits comfortably our dear pussy cat. That's very clear, isn't it? No problem. Between, you got the idea of between, isn't it? Yes, very good. Now, no further explanation is needed on that point, between, isn't it? But you can see this. There are two blue pens. Blue means this part. But in between you find an orange. So in between. Like that thing very clearly. There's no question of, no doubt at all. Yes. Now, next word is behind. Behind. What is behind means? You say now, behind the church there is a theatre. First you see the church, then behind that see the board, the white board here is behind your teacher. I am your teacher and he is behind. This is behind, isn't it? Yes. This pen is behind your teacher. I am holding it, yes. Now you can see again, look at this, our front here, you can see our frog. See, frog is standing. Isn't it? Frog is sitting. Now behind the frog sits the rabbit. Behind. It's clear, no? Yes. Or you can say, now they change the position. You have got here, and the frog is behind the rabbit. Did you get the idea? Behind. Did you get the idea of behind? The church is behind the theatre. Means church you can see first and then behind. Second, what you can see is the theatre. So in this is very clear, no? Yes, that is. I think it is very clear to you. Or you can have one more example. As I already said, the orange pen here, the orange cap is orange, is behind the orange, the blue pen, this cap, is behind the orange here. And that also is very clear to you. It's no problem of understanding, isn't it? So how many lovebirds we had now today? We had above and below, between, we have behind, then next is in front of. You can say now, I am your teacher myself. I am your teacher. I am standing in front of the board. Yes. I am standing in front of the board. The pen is placed in front of your teacher. That's myself. The pen is placed in front of. Let's take again our friends here. We'll see. Now here sits our cat, happily seated. In front of the cat, who comes? Comes the rabbit. The rabbit is now in front of the cat. Now they change the place. Cat is behind and sorry, the cat is in front of the frog. So this is the frog, you can see. In front of him sits the cat. Listen. Very simple for you. Simple things for you, yes. Not at all complicated. Because it's straight. The understanding, you can get into this direct now without any difficulty. Okay. Then our next lovebird is opposite. Opposite. Then again you can see in this way. Opposite. See. You can come, our friends, I will take our friends, and then you can see how they sit. Okay, here is the frog. The frog is sitting comfortable, thinking that nobody will come to hurt him. Very happy. Then comes the rabbit to make friendship with him. See that? Now they are sitting opposite. Sometimes the teachers will tell you, stand face to face and then take down dictation. You should stand face to face. So this is face to face. When you are standing face to face, you are opposite. Isn't it? The State Bank is opposite the Federal Bank. They are looking each other and making friends. They are making friends so that they can get some money from us. That is their purpose of making friendship together. Now again you can see one more example. Here you have the rabbit sitting comfortably. And then the rabbit thinks that nobody will hurt him. Then comes the cat. But this cat is very friendly. So they are sitting opposite. Opposite, that is direction. The cat is here and the rabbit is here. They are opposite direction. Is that clear to you? Yes. So these three friends of ours, they are helping us very much in understanding the directions, isn't it? Directions, yes. And the next one, of course, is what you will see, a simple, very small bird. But that small bird is not that small in meaning. But here it means near. Nearby. That's by. By means nearby. Okay, just say by. This otherwise you will be repeating again by. Near. Near. My house is by the seaside. Near the seaside. My house is. I am sitting by the board. I am standing in front of the board. The board is behind me. And I am standing by. See that? Standing by near. I am standing by the board. Understand? I am standing by the window. Sometimes I go and stand by the window to get some fresh air. Otherwise, I will be always taking this central position. Understand? So that is by. Now, my house is, my school is by the riverside. Answer. Riverside. My school is by the riverside. So it is very near where river is flowing. That's by means. Near. Next. Understand? Near side, that's mean. Side. Riverside. Some riverside is there. Some seaside is there. Understand? By the hill. Answer. By the hill. My uncle's house is by the hill. Yes, near the hill. My school is by the riverside. My house is by the seaside. So like that. It's simple. Or you can say like this. Can you say this box and this pen? Okay, let's take this duster. This duster is standing by this box. That's very near, the side of this box. So standing by, understand? So that way you can understand the position. Okay, the next one is of course under. We have already seen that now. Under, like under requires somewhere 3 dimension. Very often it is 3-dimensional position. Under the, see, for example, when I say the the cat. The cat is under the cat is under the box. We don't say the cat is below the box. You cannot say that. You can understand the difference between below and under here. The cat is under the box. See, when I remove the box, you can see the cat. Understand? Or the rats. Or you can say the under the mango tree. Two people are sitting and talking under the mango tree. When you go to parks, you will find there will be trees. Under the trees, some people will be sitting and talking. For a long period of time, they will be talking. Understand? Under the table, a cat is sitting under the table. A dog is sitting under the shed. Under the shed. There is a shed and a dog is sitting under the shed. You got the point. I am standing under the roof. I cannot say I am standing below the roof. That is, it is better to say I am standing under the roof. Isn't it? Under the roof, not below the roof. Below has the meaning lower than. Just now we had that you stand on a hill, then below you can see the river flowing. You can see the river flowing. But under means, as I said, there is some kind of feeling of 3 dimension. 3 dimension means length, breadth and height. There is a feeling of that. Wherever you have that feeling, then you can use the under. Just now as I told you, it's a box under the box. Like that. You cannot carry say he is sitting below the box. If you want to say he is sitting below the box, it's something like this. You have to, this is the position. Lower than the box. The box is here, standing, and then below this you can say. Or somewhere here you can say. Below the box, the cat is sitting. But the moment you do like this is under the box. I think that's also very clear to you without any further explanation. Isn't it? You can do that. Under. Yes. So, how many lovebirds you saw today? And all these lovebirds are very absolutely necessary for us for communication. You want to position yourself. You want to say where you are. Yes. Then you want to say, you see something and then you want to tell your friends, where is it? See, when you are standing top of a hill, you call your friends. You are the first one to see the river. You are on a picnic. You are a picnic party. Then you are somehow you are on the top of the hill. Then you, oh, come here. Below you can see the river. Otherwise, how will you say? Come. So that will be something like, or as though you cannot speak. River like that. So come, this is below the river. Below you can see the river. Isn't it? So you saw below today, then you saw above, and we found out that this can be combusted, no? Above and below. Very simple example, remember, is above the line and below the line. Yes. Then above the horizon and then below the horizon. But there you can say under the horizon. See the difference? There you can say under. You can say below the bridge and also under the bridge you can say. Because there is the feeling of 3 dimension. Yes. So you saw below, above, behind, isn't it? Behind. Again you can say I am standing. My board is behind me. Remember the cat, the rat and the rabbit play. Always remember that. It becomes very easy for you. Behind, then in front of. Again the same. You say, I am standing in front of the board. See, I am here and I am standing in front of the. Remember the cat, and of course we have opposite. See, suppose your house is here. See, this is your house. And across the road, there is a road. And then that side of the road, your friend's house is there. Then how will you say, my house is opposite my friend's house. Your friend will say, his house, his friend is talking. My house is opposite my friend's house. Understand? Otherwise, how will you say, my house, Lord, come back. So these words are very, very important for communication. Only communication, if you change, if you don't use it properly, it creates a lot of misunderstanding. Understand that? Yes, that's also true. When you say, you say that you say my house, suppose you don't know how to say opposite. Then you say my house, there is road and there is State Bank of India, a few houses, and then my house. A lot of problems you are creating, isn't it? Yes. So you say, sometimes you say, the town hall is opposite the Taj Mahal theatre, not the original Taj Mahal theatre. There's the theatre called Taj Mahal. The town hall is, you are saying like that. Suppose it is not opposite, it is in front of some other building. Then the person who gets information from you, he will go in search of this place and he won't be finding the town hall. So correct, you have to say, you have to use these lovebirds in the proper place, the right way, in the correct situation. Understand that? Yes. Pointing out. So opposite. Then you use I told you about by. By means near. Near to. See, seaside. Near to the sea. Or near to the sea. I told you this cat. Cat is sitting by the box. Means by the side of the box. Yes. So I think that is also true. So far it's okay. And then we found out that is between. Isn't it? Between. Between, that's also easy. Between the line. You can say between the line. Behind. As behind we have already seen. Between we cannot see. Isn't it? Yes, between. So I think that is now clear to you. Okay. Now we have some more lovebirds like it. To. Already we heard that direction. From to. We said that. From to. From is starting point. You start. Start from here and you go in this direction. That is to a particular place you reach. This is the place that you reach. Understand? You go to. I go to. I walk to. You say like that. From, yes. And the next one is using over. This is very familiar to you in cricket now. Over, you say, how many overs is. But this over is not there. This over actually means what do you call what is the level higher than level over. See, for example, I will tell you. It's very simple. Now this is the box, isn't it? Now you can see this. You see this. The cat. The cat is in. He is jumping over the box. Not jumping above the box. He is standing above. Right? Above is actually stationary. Above the horizon. But this is motion, moving, jumping. Jumping over. That means higher than. Level higher than. Not just higher than, but level higher than. Jumping over. You want the cat jumping? You want to see the cat jumping? Yes. See this cat. This is how the cat is jumping. The cat is jumping over the box. Understand? Over. Yes. There is a flying over the clouds. Yes. Flying over the plane is flying over the clouds. You can see. My kite is flying over the horizon. You can see. Above the horizon, over the horizon. Here also you can replace above with over. Certain conditions. Certain conditions, according to me, it is about movements. Movements you can see. For example, over a hill, they are playing. Above the hill, they are playing. They are playing over the hill. You can say, but yes, over the hill. You can say that over the hill. Yes, Twisting over the box, the cat jumped. The cat jumps over the box. See that? That's a level higher than. See that? Then over the river, they were jumping. The river is flowing like this. They were jumping over the river. It's over. That again, that motion is there. Movement. It concerns more of movement. No? You are jumping over. Yes. In hop, step, and jump, there is an item in athletics. No? So what is it? They jump over. So jump over. You can also say they jump above, but better to say is jump over, isn't it? Pole vault, isn't it? Pole vault, isn't it? Jumping over, jumping above, okay, both can be used there also, but better I think jumping over, because there is a kind of movement, like jumping over is that. Pole vault you have seen, pole vault, isn't it? Yes. High jump you have seen, high jump, jumping over. The style of jumping like this, and falling down. So that style of jumping over. Understand? So that is over means. You got the point? Above, see, almost similar meaning, but there is a slight difference in style and in usage. But in case you use that way also, after some time you will fine tune your usage. At that time you will see that slight difference between over and above. For the time being you understand both are higher level. Lower level is below and under. Over is above and higher level is over and above. Yes. Then another very interesting word is through. That you can see what happens in through is you enter at one end and come out the other end. That's what it's happening. See, I will show you one. Now, see, look at this pen. This is a box. See that? This is a box. Now this is one end of the box. The pen enters. Then comes out through the other end. So the pen goes through the box. Did you get that idea of going through the box? Yes. This gentleman is a little big. Otherwise, I could have sent him through like this. He enters the box. Let's see whether we can do it. It's a bit hard. We can do it. Yes, I will show you that. Just for showing you. See this through. It's very simple to see. Now here what happens is, you enter at one end. Okay. Then come out through the other end. Come out of the other end. See, it enters. Then it is coming up through. See that? It makes a sound also because coming out now. It is through. It is looking at you through the hole. Look at that. And then it comes jump. Sorry. That is through. Did you get that idea of through? Yes. I think that now that is clear to you, know. Through. What is through means? So here what happens is, here you enter. And then you come out through this. Like this. You enter and come out. Come out at the other end. One end you enter. Just I showed you. You want to see that once again? Okay. Let us make our friend, who is our friend, next friend, who we are. Oh, let's have the cat jump. Okay. So look at this. This is the cat. Now the cat is entering. And then first it will look at you through the hole. See? Look at this. See, it will look at you through the hole. That is. Through the hole. Now what will happen? It will jump. That is through means. See? Sometimes this can be used for, I went through a lot of difficulty, they said. Like this. One and I entered, difficult, then I came out, a lot of difficulty. True. I think that's clear, isn't it? Yes, power. And now we have got another one, along. Along means from side, that means side. From one side to one point of side to other end is the side. See, I will show you. Now you have the box here. Sorry, it's a damage. Don't worry. Suppose the rabbit stands here. It is walking along the side of the box. Means walking like this. This is along. It comes. This is along. I am walking along the road. The road is there. I am walking along the road. Not the middle of the road. Don't walk in the middle of the road because some motorist will come and hit you. And you won't be able to walk again. So you should be always very careful when you are walking along the road. Take the side and walkers take the right side, not left side. Yes, look at that. So think of that. So otherwise I will show you another side along. So this is a good example. The rabbit is walking along the side of the box. Right. The other one is through, entering. You can say through. This is along inside. So the best thing is morning walk. You have seen now your elders taking morning walk. Then where do they walk? What is the side that they are taking? They take the side and walk along. They are talking and moving like this. This is walking along the side. Of one point to another point. Understand? You start at one point and then end at another point. It's a long process. You cannot say this is not a long. It takes some time. You talk and you can go with friends or without friends. If you are going without friends, you can talk to yourself. You can sing. If you like Hindi songs and so on, you can sing. When you are walking alone the road. Yes. Walk alone along the road. I like walking alone along the road. Understand? So these are places. Place prepositions. No? Position. See, as you are taking a morning walk, suppose you get a phone call. Hello, friend, where are you? Oh, I am walking along the road. Which road? Grand Trunk Road. Or NH 47. So that is the way you say. So I think that we have now done almost all the what I must say, place, position, prepositions. And as I told you, why do you call them prepositions? You call them prepositions because you place them before. Pre means before. Before nouns. Understand? Before nouns. There are some prepositions we place after the noun, but that comes later. Not now. Don't get confused with all these things together. Understand that? Yes. Then above. Above or except. So now whatever we have seen so far, let's go through once again. Very simple. In the room, isn't it? In the room. We have got many examples like that. In the room. Next, on the balcony. On the balcony. Yes. Next, at the bus stop. He is standing and waiting for me at the bus stop. Then beside. Beside means by the side of. Next to. Beside. You can say, who is sitting beside me? You say, who is sitting beside you? Who is sitting there? Yes. Arjun. Arjun sits beside a tomb. Yes. So they are good friends. They are sitting beside. Behind. I told you the white board is behind your teeth. Behind. Yes. The board behind teacher. The board behind teacher. Yes, behind the teacher. The board is behind the teacher, but I am just giving the short way of writing it, the short form behind. Then you have in front of, teacher, in front of the board. It's short, huh? The teacher is standing in front of the board. That is the full. You can take down in full. Now the opposite. What is opposite means? Yes. What is an example for opposite here? Yes. You can see now. Class 12 is opposite class 4. This is class 4 now. And the other side, just opposite. There is a corridor here. That is class 12. You can say new school. Class 4 is opposite class 12. Isn't it? Class 12. Class 4 opposite class 12. Opposite. Yes. Or you can say the hostel is opposite this school. This is the school here, school building, and that is that. So if you look at it from there, it is opposite. Isn't it? Opposite, you can say. By. By means next to, nearby. That is, by means nearby. So you can say the canteen is by the canteen. The school canteen is by what? By the roadside. Yes. The canteen, the school canteen by the road. Canteen is, you are right, by the road, yes, canteen. Because we can come in and go out anytime. The public also can come, so that is by the road, isn't it? By the roadside. Under the table. The cat is under the table. Isn't it? Underage. He is under 12. Yes. 2. You have seen 2, no? That is direction. Going to school. Isn't it? Going to school. You can see morning. This is one of the most attractive sights in the morning. Children going to school. Isn't it? With bags which they are unable to carry. Children go to school like Atlas carrying the globe on his shoulder. There is a belief that Atlas is carrying the globe over his shoulder. You can see Atlas standing like this, and the globe will be over him. Isn't it? I shall show you a small globe if you want, how Atlas stands. Imagine that I am Atlas, and imagine that this is a big, huge thing, then Atlas is standing. So that is, understand? That is. So there is, by chance, like that, it was there. So 2, okay. Then we have got the from. Then we have already seen from the starting point. From is starting point. You start from home and go to school. That is it here. Over. Next one. Over the bridge. There is a very famous song. Over the bridge. Over the bridge. See? Over the bridge. Means above the bridge. Over the bridge. If you go over the bridge, you can see you can enter the church. The church is near, or the temple. Or go over the bridge. This is go over the. There is a over bridge. Yes, you know, over bridge. So what is over bridge means? So there is a road and an over bridge. A bridge is built for you to cross over the road. That is the easiest way to remember now about over. Over bridge, yes. Over bridge, yes. Over. Now plane is, flying over. The birds are flying over the trees. Yes. My kite is flying over the 50-storied flat. Yes. So skyscrapers they call it. Almost touching the sky. Heaven kissing, that is it. Heaven kissing hills, Shakespeare will say. Heaven kissing, yes. So that is true. I have shown you what is true means, True, T-H-R-U-G-H. What happens is, you enter at one end and come out through the other end. No, don't say through, come out at the other end. So, enter one, this one and the cat. You saw the frog, them being through, isn't it? Yes, through the hole. Okay, that's very fine. And then you have got along. So we have done along. Along means it's by the side of. See, you are walking along means from one end to the other end. You start from one end. See, I told you again. You can see once again the rabbit. The other two friends, they have jumped and gone. They have jumped away. So I have only one more friend here with me. So from one end, from this is one end of the home. So walking like this, rabbit. Walking like this, along the box. Other end. From one end to the other end. That is the along means. You walk along the road. Alright, it's clear I think all these prepositions. We call the prepositions lovebirds because they are like lovebirds. You love them. One thing. And they create a lot of funny situations in our life. You understand that? Instead of saying, you say, suppose by the, where are the keys? And you say, you wanted to say above the shelf. But you say that under the table. Suppose. Where are the keys? Under the table. Then the person will go and look around. So that one preposition has saying a big situation. Therefore, you have to be very careful using prepositions. I hope that you will be very careful, and so we will again see tomorrow. Till then, goodbye.